Boom! Salam alaikum, people. It's the one and only MVP Michael Venom page with my guy Enzo. Yes, my G. Doing a fight reaction, and this time it is for my own fight as well as my brother's fight. Brother from another mother, Israel Adesanya. So yeah, we're gonna get right to it. So obviously, you know, for most people, they know the result already, but I wanna break it down and analyze how I actually did play by play during the fight. So let's go. Oh damn, I didn't even realize I had so much reach on him. All right, here we go. Ronaldo in the background, supporting the wrong person, but it is what it is. Obviously, when I start, I like to start with a nice high pace just to get them on their back foot. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm applying that pressure, making them realize that it's how difficult I am in this stance. So I'm trying to figure out the timing for things. I landed a low kick, he landed one right back, which I feel like was literally his only game plan, was to go for the leg kicks. Which again is a decent game plan, but there's more to the game. Look, he landed a nice low kick again there. And for me, this is all me reading. He's throwing stuff out, it's hitting. And I'm like, let me get the gauge of when he likes to throw. Look, again, I tested something. He's landed another leg kick, he's gone for it again. So then I'm like, okay, I'm starting to figure out when he's wanting to do it. To be fair, he had a really nice low kick. It was quite heavy, but also kind of sometimes does it going backwards as well. And it's really, really quick. So had to rate it. Hey, look, I can see, look. So now that time I feinted, I see the kick coming, I'm starting to tell when he wants to throw that kick. And it's a bit easier to then start applying pressure because I know I'm kind of seeing a little bit more where he was, you know, where he's wanting to go. To be fair, I should have been throwing a lot more jabs here, jab to the body, jab to the head, a lot more. I'm putting the pressure on him, but you need to inflict damage. And that's how you can kind of get them to come out of their shell when they realize they're getting hit a bit too much. But for me, I did a little bit too much just feinting here. It's good, obviously, it keeps me safe, keeps him guessing. He threw a nice head kick there, just come off like the shoulder, like my shoulder and neck. I threw a jab at the same time. Landed my first overhand, pushed him to the floor. And again, just trying to apply the pressure. Again, I should have been tagging his leg. I should have been throwing the jab out a little bit more. I could already feel that I was second guessing myself way too much. Way, way, way too much. Look, I missed that one. Almost getting to a takedown almost from there, but not really going for a takedown. It just kind of fell forward. Here's where I should have landed a knee. And look, I even positioned myself to land a knee and just didn't throw it. I don't even know, up to now, I don't know why I didn't throw it, because we literally drilled this because we knew exactly how he likes to stand when it comes to him being clinched. Again, for me, the pressure is good. The output was bad. And this, for me, this was the story of the whole fight. Great pressure, great feints, great timing, just low output. Landing some big shots, but it was just nowhere near enough. And again, definitely second guessing myself. And I don't know why. And this is that kind of inside leg kick that I just landed there. It should have been loads more stamps, loads more inside leg kick. I did it a couple of times here. But again, it just wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. I feel good, I feel sharp. I feel really fast, landing a body punch, getting back out. Him trying to, you know, throw a counter there with a counter elbow, which is a nice shot. Look, he's believing everything that I'm doing. There was already, look, I could have fired a punch multiple times here. I'm seeing myself second guess, even as I'm seeing it here. Look, landed a shot. That shot could have happened ages ago. Look, he acknowledges me because it worked. Again, like I started tagging the inside leg, but again, there was a stamp there. There's more. There's so much more that I could have done. Again, he's still going for that same low kick himself. But again, you can also see, I'm being critical of myself, but you can also see Magomedov Shara is struggling to figure out this puzzle in front of him. He's now starting to apply a little bit more pressure as he realizes he hasn't really done anything. He's got some good techniques, and look, as I said, he landed another low kick. But outside of that, he doesn't want to do anything. I'm too quick for him, and he realizes if he makes mistakes, he'll get caught, and it means he's second guessing himself as well. Spin kick comes on right on the chin. I don't know how he took that like an absolute champ. I gave him the heel to the chin, which normally he'd at least be stunned. This guy just took the shot and was just like, yeah, come on, let's go again. So he acknowledged it, which is good, but for me, I definitely expected a bit more damage there, should I say. But he's a tough kid, man. Look at that. My coach has literally said to me, like, same kind of thing, you need to be more active Don't second guess yourself. The shot's actually on. And I come out, I start a bit more on fire here. Landing the stamp, landing the 1-2, landing the jab. And this is exactly what I should have been doing round one. I should have been landing more of the inside leg kick as well. Look, I landed the right hand here. And again, for me, I'm still throwing it incorrectly. I've landed that shot, but I'm looping it slightly instead of, if I land it straight, there's a lot more weight to that punch. Showing that he's missing. I'm showing that he's missing. So I'm kind of like trying to get in his head. Every time he misses, I'm making a gesture to show that he's missed. Hopefully add the frustration to the fact that he's missing. Yeah, I should be doing a little bit more. I start to slow down a little bit more here, and I still think I should have continued that kind of pace that I started with at the beginning of this round. I show a spin kick again just to kind of keep him back, keep him guessing. Obviously, I landed one before. That's going to make it look. That fade away low kick is a dope technique. That's a hard one to judge. The ones going forward are easier, and you can see the little welt on my leg from the shots that he's actually landed. I have to say that fade away low kick is beautiful. I tried a little double back kick there. Land that jab. Just to kind of keep him off base, because I can start to feel his want to kind of attack. But at the same time, I'm triggered waiting for, if he decided to go, okay, fuck it, I'm going in. I'm gonna trade him. He's gonna walk into what I always call a car crash effect. Look, I can feel him wanting to pump. I can feel him wanting to go. And if I landed a few more jabs and stuff, I reckon he would have gone. Like that shot there, I was so deep, I could have landed the shot. Yeah, it shows. He's not landed not one punch, not one kick to my head. Good shot. 1-2 there, jab to the body, overhand to the head. He's trying to put a little bit more pressure. But again, if I keep faking it, it makes him think something's about to happen and they don't completely pull the trigger. But I'm always in. I keep bouncing. Look, just tried to jump a knee, didn't quite hit. I think I hit his arm there. I tried to trade his kick. And again, I keep looping my punches. And that was my biggest mistake in this fight. I kept looping my punches, almost going for an overhand, like a cross between the straight and the overhand, and I should have just gone right down the middle. And you may hear me talking about other fights about going like firing that straight down that middle. It's just the quickest way to your destination is direct, straight A to B. Oh, there was a flyby right there, and I missed it. Anytime you see me a bit more pressured, you see me doing a lot more work to keep them guessing, to keep them worried about what's about to happen, so they don't end up firing. If I just stay there, he's gonna end up pressure. Look, all this extra work, a lot of movement, but it's necessary work because it makes them not want to throw what they were gonna throw. A little jog round because I was at a bad angle there. Didn't want to walk into anything. Woo, tried to go for his little technique. So we both haven't quite got each other's range. And again, like I said, I'm swinging a lot of my shots, so I should have. Look, he goes for a clinch there, Muay Thai clinch. I slip my shoulder on the inside just to kind of get a body clinch here. Yeah, exactly that. It just breaks up exactly what's happening. It allows me to land knee. I'm right in my corner. I can hear what my coaches are saying. I want to try and leave with an elbow. I was actually trying to get his back. He defended really well. My coach talking about a short elbow here, which is a great place to do it from. And here you go. There you go. Again, 2 rounds down. Easily both my rounds. Shara hasn't done anything. His most successful thing at this point was his leg kick. So yeah, which is why I understand his coach is saying that you have to kind of leave it all in. The coaches told him 1-1. It definitely wasn't 1-1. Obviously, he did listen to his coaches. He definitely applies a lot more pressure this round. Again, the leg kick that he's really good. That jab there, I snapped his head back. And I'm sitting a little bit more, I'm a bit more less bouncy on my toes because I want him to settle a little bit. I knew he was going to try and come out firing. But if I'm a bit more stable in front of it, it looks like I'm going to do something as well. Until he doesn't believe it, then I can kind of get back on my toes. Good shot. Yeah, landed. Again, he took the shots really, really well. Like I said, he's a very tough guy. I don't know if it's also the weight difference as well. Although I weighed in at that weight, he's naturally a little bit more bigger guy, or naturally that used to fighting up there. But I landed some good shots and he took it. Again, really tough guy. Really, really tough guy. Just missed there. That was a bit more of the straighter shot that I should have thrown. But in that case, where I did throw it, I should have thrown it a touch lower. Most people, especially by this time, round 3, they're gonna know that I like to lunge in. They're gonna duck a little bit more aggressively. Look, he tried his little jump, his knee there in the clinch. Wasn't able to get anything. Yeah, again, you can see the frustration from him. You can see the frustration from him. I'm slipping shots and landing shots back. Oh, he's trying to go for that leg kick again. Every time I fake to go in, you can see he's triggering that back leg. I can see it. Well, I see him dip, knees on. Yep, I knew it. I faked and I saw him dip. Again, obviously, because I missed that shot as well, also a tell sign that I know he likes to dip. Or at this moment, he likes to dip from that shot. And that allows me to land my knees. He was trying to get his tie clinch so he can get his knees off because he's really good at his knees. I just was not allowing him to from there. Hey. Yay. So I go for a little single leg up to his body, land the elbow. Again, I'm doing it just for the sake of doing it to get to a certain position to land shots. Again, he doesn't know what to do there. I'm chilling because I know that he's gonna need to press at some point, in which he didn't really. That shot was very close. It just kind of went past my chin and landed on my chest. You can tell there's a bit more urgency from him. Like he's walking into shots though. And that's gonna make him second guess his, want to come forward. Bare up kicks. He put his arm right in the triangle here, which was crazy to me. If I had 10 seconds, less than, and I literally would have clamped that in and he would have been asleep 100%. I'm disappointed. Sorry, let me start that again. I'm happy and I'm excited because obviously I won the fight. I completely nullified him, barely touched. The only thing that I had was the leg kicks. That was the only real damage that I got from this fight. So I'm happy. The negative sides are I could have done a lot more work. I think for those that have seen some of my interviews, I've been saying that it's more because, or I feel it's because like I am trying to kind of get comfortable and here at the UFC and take more risk. And I know when I take more risks and kind of relax a bit more, like, normally you see me dancing and so on and so forth. You didn't really see too much. I feel like I'm still a little bit too tense. As good as I am in this fight, I swear to you, it's probably 30%, 40% who I am. And there's another 60, 70% available to show, which is great for me to feel. I just need to, once I get over that hill at the UFC, it's gonna be an absolute problem. So again, congratulations to Shara. I am a frustrating fighter to deal with, and he is a talented fighter, and I know he'll continue, doing really well in his career. He's still young enough to have an explosive career. Everyone's kind of said he's been figured out. It's not the case at all. Nobody fights like me to be able to kind of do that to him. So yeah, but obviously I won that fight. I'm happy I won that fight. I move on, and I move on as the captain. On to the next one. So we move on to another middleweight bout, the main event. The main event of the evening. My boy, Israel, the style bender, Adesanya. But Imavov, I actually like his style of fighting. He's got a nice bounce to him for the most part. For the fights that I've seen, he's got a nice little bounce. He kind of darts in and out, not in the same long range as me, but he does have long range attacks, darts in and out. But then he also has the added advantage of having a really good takedown as well. He's got a really, really nice takedown on him. So when he shoots, I think his struggle is he gets very well timed for a takedown, but his struggle is in finishing takedowns. Like his finishing of takedowns is not the best, and then he doesn't really have like a submission game really. He kind of prefers to kind of get on top, land the strikes that he needs to land, get back up. If you get back up, he's comfortable with that because he himself is an exceptional striker. Obviously, Adesanya, it's kind of his return. He's had a few fights now where things hasn't gone his way, but all top fights. He's changed a few things around. Speaking to him, he's changed a few things around. He's adjusted a lot in his life to accommodate and kind of in preparation for not just this fight, for the fights in the future. And obviously, I was unhappy to see how it went down, but I want to break it down bit by bit for you guys, from my opinion, to see. And actually just watch it again, just to kind of reanalyze it myself. Interestingly though, one thing I see is Imavov is not really on his bounce. He seems a bit more static, so I don't know if it was an intentional look. He's got a bounce going backwards. It's not really going, not really in the way I had seen him do it before. So I don't. It might be a tactical change. But again, great leg kicks here from Adesanya. Imavov's got some good stamps there, but that inside leg kick was great from Israel. So he kind of chopped from southpaw to orthodox. He had to be careful there. He threw a kick and there was a big overhand left that was close. Again, the stamp seemed to be almost irritating. He kind of fell similar to how I did it in my fight. He kind of fell into that takedown. Looks like he was going to get it, but what great defense. And then a lateral drop from Adesanya, which allowed him to kind of create that space. He wasn't the best of lateral drops. He probably should have been a bit tighter to actually, if he wanted to really get it successful, but it was successful in the fact that he was able to get back up and continue, fighting in the place that he wants to fight. And now he's got, Imavov again on the back foot, landing a nice inside leg kick again. Great low kick. That's what I'm saying, his variation of his kicks from the stamp to the inside leg kick to the outside leg kick. And this is what I was talking about for my fight, is what I should have been doing a lot more. He went for a big overhand there. I think he should have kept it quite simple, but look at the defense. The defense there was absolutely great because he got double unders. Imavov did, which is a strong position, but wasn't even close to finishing it there. He responded so well. Only thing I don't like as Adesanya goes back sometimes is his chin can be a little bit too high going back. But again, to us tall fighters, we get away with leaning out of stuff, but sometimes it can be a bad thing. Again, he's keeping guessing by changing stances, landing the leg kicks, landing that jab. Look at that, teeping, that was a bit too low. Again, he went back in a bit of a straight line, I didn't like that. Got a nice little counter right hand. Great uppercut from Imavov. Slipped in. I never like anybody that my teammates fighting from the fence. Obviously, we've seen Adesanya win a big fight from there before doing it from the fence, but it's just a dangerous place. You can't lean out because the fence is behind you. I prefer you circle out and then fight from with space behind you. But I think he caught him a couple of times, which is probably why Imavov went for a takedown. But again, the defense here from Adesanya is near perfection right now. Look, got the underhook. Look, lifts him back up like it's nothing. Goes for the Muay Thai. Mate, he was so on the money this round. Everything he's been doing, especially in the clinching side, which is probably where he can get caught out, exceptional. Clearly, won this round. So clearly. But even in Adesanya's eyes, man, you can see, I feel like you can just see viciousness right now. And looking across the way, Imavov doesn't look that good at all. Great low kick straight away. I don't think he's checked one of those low kicks. Like I said, that's money. Great jab to the body. Again, not one low kick has Imavov checked. And that low kick is money. Great body. Oh, he got poked in the eye. I'm going to pause it right here. I have to pause it. I'm not even going to say it's just Pereira that kind of started a fashion, but we do have, as we are fighters, we all have egos. And sometimes we do stuff even when we know we shouldn't do stuff. And what I mean is, I get poked in the eye. I could continue, but I'm like, you know what? Take at least 30 seconds, at least a minute, just to kind of make sure you're good, because it's there. Sometimes we wanna please everybody, and we wanna show that we're tough. We show that that don't mean nothing. I wanna still, I'm gonna do my thing anyway. I think that was a bad decision from him, in which he admits as well. He said he should have taken more time, which says to me also, because for me, if I got poked in the eye and I was genuinely, no, I'm fine, after the fact, I wouldn't be like, I should have taken more time. It'd be like, no, I was actually okay. And I think because he said it, it probably means that his eye was still a little bit off. And I've been in a fight where my eyes gone blurry, wasn't from an eye poke, but the glove kind of grazed my eye. So the similar kind of effect, doesn't feel like a poke, similar kind of effect, but my eyes were blurry. I had to fake it. And I was literally like acting like nothing was wrong, and I was powering forward as if I could see 4 people in front of me. And then obviously was able to, when I was able to see one, I could relax again, but I couldn't show that something was irritating me. So I had to pretend that it was the other way around. But again, in this scenario, I feel like my boy should have just taken 30 seconds just to make sure you're good. Just wipe out your eye, get some water, whatever, and then go back. But anyway, so he's gone straight back in there. He's landed a body kick. He switches stance and walks straight into a right hand. I hate watching it, man. Yeah, I hate watching it. It was a great right hand. I feel his frustration, man, even now. Let's say my boy Izzy's a solid guy. I know people, other people have spoken about and applauded him. But when you're just, regardless of the fighting game, and the fighting game brings out the beast in all of us, but his heart is pure. That's one of the reasons why he can take a loss like that and immediately, even while feeling frustrated, go over to the other man, congratulate the other man, shake his hands. Big up Izzy. Like I said, it doesn't mean anything. I know a lot of people are gonna talk nonsense and whatnot, which is, I'm sure he's already gotten. That guy's the man, that guy's an absolute don beast in the game. He's gonna go on and continue to have some amazing fights, and inshallah can get back to that title and prove a lot of people wrong, saying that they think he should give up after one. People are crazy, bro. You lot are crazy, bro. Someone as talented as that. Imavov, obviously great. Like I said, it was a great shot. I don't think it was a great fight for him, but it was a great shot. And in this game, it only takes that one fuck up, that one mistake. Great shot from him. Great fight from Adesanya, but obviously not the result that we wanted. But let's see how the story unfolds. I'd like to see who Imavov would fight next. That'd be an interesting one. He's ranked number 5, I think they said. And the middleweight division is a crazy division right now. And same with Adesanya. I'd like to see where he goes next. He's number 2. Obviously, that would have meant he'd lose a bit of his ranking. So I don't know where it puts him exactly, but he's still up there. He's still going to be top 5, which means that you're still 1-2 fights away from going back to that, getting that throne. But yes, anyway, like, comment, subscribe, click the bell notification. We all know the drill. I don't know how to keep doing this, but we all know the drill. Just support your boy. I really appreciate it. I'll see you on the next fight, whichever one it is. Like I said, with the comments, please, we are taking note. Comment, let me know the type of fights, past, future, whatever. We could even go back to some of the old school fights, man. I'm happy to do it. Some of your favorite fights, just let me know. The more information you give me, the more ideas we can kind of, put together and get to work on and give back to you guys. So until next time.